it's Tay of Shantae Plants, and welcome to day 24 of the 25 Days of Planner Tips collab. This is a collab that was created by Tamra, who is the paper and pen girl here on YouTube, and I'll have a link to her channel below. I am so excited to have been invited to be a part of this amazing collab. Every year for the past 7 years, Tamra has been organizing this amazing collab in which she coordinates 25 different content creators, and from the 1st of December to the 25th, each day, each one of the creators uploads a video with a planner tip. And the topic for this year's planner tips is how to successfully switch between planner systems. When Tamra reached out to me regarding this, I was so excited because in the past 2 or 3 years, I have switched my planner systems several times. I went from an A5 wide size coil planner to a B6 size coil planner to a B6 rings planner to a bullet journal. So I have changed my planner system up really quite a bit, and I did so because I was specifically looking for a way to make my planning more sustainable. When I first started planning, for probably about the first 4 or 5 years of using a planner, I was using an A5 wide size planner very functionally and very happily. It was perfect for what I needed and what I was looking for in a planner system. And for me, that includes having something that is functional and helps keep me organized, and then also something that is decorative that I can play with my planner stickers and really enjoy myself and make something that's creative and aesthetically pretty to look at. That's what makes me happy. So that was working for me for quite some time, and then it got to the point where my schedule got busier and I didn't really have the time to sit and plan at the same pace that I was able to before, and the amount of time that I was needing to spend to decorate and create these planner spreads on a weekly basis just got to the point where it was no longer sustainable for my schedule. So I had to make some adjustments because I didn't want to give up my hobby, but I wanted to make it so that it was fitting better within my life. And I'm going to focus in on the decorative side of my planner system because my functional side has pretty much stayed pretty much the same throughout all of this time. I like having a planner that I just write in. I don't decorate with stickers or anything like that. It's super functional, keeps me organized, and keeps me on top of things in my life. But then I also really love having a decorative planner that I can use stickers and highlighters and just have the best time, washi tape and all the fun stuff, because that is part of my hobby that I just really enjoy. So my tip on how to successfully switch between planner systems is what I'm calling copy then create. And what I mean by that is that the great thing about being a planner is that we are in a community, and there's so much great inspiration out there, whether you're looking on YouTube or Facebook groups, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, whatever social media outlet is your personal favorite. There's so many ways to find inspiration and people who have gone before you and are doing this thing. So there's no reason for you to feel overwhelmed or unaware of what you should be doing next when you're getting started with an entirely new planner system.
One of the challenges of starting a new system is the blank page that is just staring back at you, which can be so intimidating. And even though your old system may no longer be working for you, at least you know what to do with that planner. The goal of this tip is to help you overcome the intimidation of the blank page and get to the point where you just put a sticker down on the page, so that you can get started moving into your new system. It will get easier the more you do it. You just have to take that first step. And you don't need an original idea to take that step. Use what you've seen and grow as you go.
In January of this year, I decided to make the switch into bullet journaling. And when I did that, my first question was, what do I even do with this? I had never used a bullet journal before. I had no idea what to do with it. And so I started watching a lot of bullet journaling content on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok. And what I started doing was just writing down a list of all the different ideas I was seeing, everything I saw. I wasn't filtering it in any way to try to figure out, oh, is this good for me or is it not? I just wanted to know what all of my options were and what all of the possibilities were. So that was where I started, just trying to figure out what all could be a part of the system. Then once I had my list, then I started filtering through it and started to see, okay, this applies to me. This is something I'd like to put in that I don't necessarily need, or that doesn't really work for the way that I like to plan. And so once you start, you basically want to kind of copy what you're seeing other people doing in their planner systems. And definitely when I started, it required me being patient and understanding that probably those first couple of spreads are not going to be your favorite. And that has been true for me in every single time I've changed my planner system, and shifting, even going just from an A5 wide to a B6, which is just basically a smaller version of the same type of planner. When I first got started, those first couple of spreads, it took me a while to get used to it. So you want to make sure you're giving yourself grace and you're not being overly critical of yourself when you first get started with your new system, because it's going to take you a while of kind of just copying what it is you're seeing other people do. And then you're going to get more comfortable with it, and you'll be able to create something that really feels much more personal, much more like you, has more of your style and your personality that you can infuse into your new planner system. So don't be afraid to just start off by just repeating what you're seeing someone else doing and trying out new things and trying out different things. It can be intimidating, it can be daunting, but what you're going to learn is that some of those things are going to work really well for you and some of them are not. It's okay to make those mistakes. It's okay to feel like this didn't come out quite the way I would have liked it to. You just have to keep going, push past that feeling, and then you're going to get to something where you're going to be able to create something that you're really loving and enjoying. Finding the right planner for the season of life that you're in can be a bit of a journey, and it can be something that changes over the course of the years that you spend planning. Don't be intimidated by that. Allow yourself to make those changes as needed and to get comfortable with trying something new, which can sometimes feel like trying to get comfortable with the uncomfortable, at least at the start. But the longer you do it, the easier it'll become, and the more you'll start to find your groove in your new planning system. I really hope that this tip was helpful and helped to encourage you to go ahead and try a new planner system if your current one isn't really fulfilling everything that you need it to be, or you're finding that it's unsustainable or overwhelming to try to keep up with it and you're always behind in your planner. That was my story. And so I realized I just needed to make a change to make it something that was easier for me to keep up with. I have found that with using my bullet journal, it's something I now create a spread that works for the entire month, and it is fantastic. I have been loving it so much. Just if you have found my channel and you're new here because of this collab, hi, welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. If you are interested in looking for inspiration on creative bullet journaling content, that is what I'm posting on my channel, and what you'll be able to find lots more of is just really cute planner spread inspiration. So if that is of interest to you, I do hope that you'll stick around. And I'm definitely curious to see like the path that people have taken. I'm assuming most people came here from day 23, and that video was by the Joyful Sojourn. If you haven't seen her video, I will definitely have it linked in the description box so you guys can follow along with the collab. And then tomorrow's video on the 25th, Christmas Day, is Kenya Patterson, and I will have a link to her video as soon as that becomes available. I'll make sure to update my description box so that way you guys can watch all the videos. I'm going to try to include them all, especially because I'm this far into the collab, being so close to the end. I should be able to link all of the videos that came before to make it really easy for you to follow along. I love the fact that she does this with several different creators, because I feel like if you get a chance to go through, there are some tips that are going to be really applicable to you and others that may not be the best fit for you. But across 25 different creators, you're absolutely going to find some incredible and amazing tips that will help everyone in the community. I love this idea so much, and I am so grateful to Tamra for reaching out to me and including me in this incredible collab. Speaking of Tamra, make sure to come back on the 26th to see the wrap-up video, which will be on Tamra's channel, the Paper and Pen Girl. And then this year we're actually getting a bonus video. So typically this runs up to the 25th and then it stops with the wrap-up video on the 26th. But this year there is a bonus video on the 27th. That video will be on Planet Day Shay's channel. And so it'll be linked in Tamra's video. Probably she'll get to it before I do on the 26th. And then I will make sure to come back and add that to my description box once that video goes goes up on the 27th because I want to try to get a complete list of everyone that participated in this collab in the description box to make it easy for everyone to navigate around and find all of the videos. So thank you all so much for watching this. I hope this was helpful and I hope you enjoyed this video. To those who celebrate, happy Christmas Eve and have a very Merry Christmas. God bless. I'll see you guys next video. Bye.